customize a My Little Pony in this My Little Pony workshop. Yay! We're so excited. Look at all the colors. Look, there's glitter. There's so much stuff. Are you excited? You remember I made my pony, and I made my pony, and now it's my turn. They invited me. I'm so excited. Yes, but before we start looking at every single thing we're going to use to make ponies, let's look at the ponies we've already done in past episodes. Yay! Here they are. Okay, this is the one I did right here. This is Cotton Heart. She's very pretty. She has an amazing tail. And she has this really cool mark on her hoof, which symbolizes her personality. Here she is. This is Golden Ace. This is who Chris made. He's really cool. Whoa. He has such pretty eyes. And the little eye shine is a diamond. Her eye shine is a heart. And her eye shine is a star. Well, not a star. Kind of like a snowflake. So here is Snowdrop. This is the one I did. And she's very pretty. I very much love her. And she's my favorite, honestly. Oh, my favorite is mine. Well, Chris's favorite is Golden Ace. Oh well, these are the 3 ponies we've done so far. And now it's your turn. Yay, it's my turn. So Mulani will choose what the pony she'll do. Yes, and here I see we have inspiration. Honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards this pony over here, Sweetie Plum. She looks like an amazing pony. She looks very nice. And I think, I think I can make it work. Like, Midnight looks cool, but I feel like Sweetie Plum is the one I'm going to make. Amazing! So then, you can start. Okay, so first it appears that I have to go choose my body type for this pony. So, we have an orange earth pony, little earth ponies. We have tall versions of ponies. We have so many heads. We have unicorn heads. Whoa. We have Pegasi bodies. Oh, this body is so pretty. Oh, it's a fairy body. That's so cool. But I want her to be normal this time. So I think I will take her. This one. This head and this body. Why? Well, because this head is actually like an earth pony head. Whoa. But the horn has been cut off, so that's what I want because Sweetie Plum is an earth pony. And the body is kind of, good. So we just need to kind of fix those hooves a bit. But it's okay because we have clay. And I think I'll pick her. Great! Then now we will take this. This is going to be the modeling station. And this is the painting station. So we will take our air dry clay. We will put the pony here. And now you will model absolutely everything you have to model on this plate, and then we'll leave it to dry. Okay, so I'm gonna stand right here. All right, I'm gonna wait over here. Okay, so here we have the head and the body, okay? And there we go. I'm just gonna zoom in there. We have the head and the body, okay? And we're gonna start by the tail because it's just easier to do, right? We're gonna open our air dry clay. Take a big chunk from there. There we go. Oh, those chunks are hard to grab. Okay, good. See that? Now we are going to pick a little bit of that, maybe about this much, and we're going to mix it with some water. I put some water on my hand, and now there's a hair here. And now we're going to mix all of this so it can go on the tail and make a good tail. So like that. We're just mixing this up, making sure it has a good consistency. Now it has a kind of good consistency. I like this consistency. We're gonna make a nice kind of like ball first on here on the floor. And we're gonna make sure this ball is nice and it's round. So there we go. We're just gonna make sure it is a good ball like that. And we're gonna make it a ball like that. Perfect, 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 perfect. Now, we are going to take this. We're just gonna make it a little bit more wet and stuff. And then we're gonna take one of the sides and roll it inwards. Just so it's kind of like a cone shape. Like this, see? It's looking good already. And now what we're gonna do, as you can see, we want it to be like that. So we're just gonna do that like that, and this needs to be more straight. And we're gonna straighten it out like that, like this. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Great, okay. Perfection. And now we're gonna roll in the ends to give kind of like a rolled in like thing. And we're going to, with our tool, we're going to make this a bit more obvious. And we're also going to fix this a bit just to make it prettier, you know, like that. We're just gonna grab water. We're just gonna, you know, do our thing with our tool like this. Perfect. It's just a little bit of smoothing out. Smoothing out, smoothing out. Perfect. Beautiful. It's so pretty. Okay, perfect. Oh, okay, careful with the tail. But the tail now looks pretty good. I really like how the tail looks. Just had to give it a little bit of, you know, volume and kind of personality to the tail. And there we go. I think the tail is pretty much done. Also because this will stick right here, so it's pretty much perfect. Yeah, like that. Yes, yes. Okay, so it'll look absolutely perfect. Good. So now we're just gonna check. Yep, on the other side it looks perfect too. So we're gonna leave this to dry. Now we're gonna take the head and we are going to do her hair. So we're just gonna put this over here for the moment. We're gonna do her hair. And her hair is kind of like, she has cute little bangs and then she has like a headband in the middle. So we're gonna start with her bangs. We're going to just smoothen out this air dry clay like that, and we're gonna do a ball, and then we are just going to start by doing a little base for the clay to stick onto, because always when we do hair we need it to have a base like that. Perfect. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, absolutely super cool, but we do want the clay to have something to hold on to when we are kind of like, you know, doing this. So here's a base, and now we will take this clay and we will add some water to it, like a bunch of water to it, and we're going to smoothen that out. And after we smoothen that out, we're going to make sure that we can make like pretty bangs for her. So we're going to take our clay and we're going to take clearly this magical red paint bottle, and we are going to whoop, roll that in. And like this, we now have a very nice shape of kind of straight hair. So we are going to take our scissors like this, and we're going to measure everything we need. We kind of leave that. So we're just gonna cut it over there, and we're gonna cut it in half. And now what we're gonna do with these halves is we're going to put them on the head and just roll them inside like that. Perfect. See, this is a little piece, and this is already looking perfect. And we're actually gonna soak them a bit in water before we do anything, just to have a very pretty shape, you know, like that. We're just giving it a nice shape before we put it on, like that. And we are just going to build nice pretty bangs with this technique, like that. We're just gonna make sure this is a little bit taller. It sticks on to the other parts of the hair. We're going to make more of those. Like, we're just gonna make another triangle shape. It's basically just making shapes and making sure they fit and then putting them on the head. And we are going to continue when we are all finished. All right, and we are done. As we can see, we've got all of those hairs right there. Done, and now we just need to make sure it fits on the head. So we're going to test it on the head. Okay, it's good. Looks good, right? So now we're gonna put a paint bottle right here just in case it falls, and we're gonna wait for it to dry. All right, the pieces are dry. As we can see, we've patched up a few holes too up here, as you can see, because it had a few holes from the removal of the wings from this mold. And we also patched up the legs because they had a few problems. And here we've got the whole head. She's super cute. She's gonna be so cool. And I'm so excited to paint her. And here we have the tail, which is also all done. So now, what do we have to do? Well, now we have to do the base coat. What base coat? You just gotta make her all white. Also, her skin is white, as you can see. Well, not skin, but her coat is white. So you will have to literally paint her all white. Oh, okay, sure. Great, then let's start. Let's put in the white paint. Perfect. And now we're gonna take just a normal paintbrush like this one, and we're going to mix it with the white paint like this. And we're gonna separate the pieces. First, we're gonna do, I don't know, the body, and we're just gonna fill it with this paint like that, just all white, everything. We're gonna make sure the first coat is pretty smooth because we do want everything to just go well together. So we're gonna make the first coat pretty smooth and small, just kind of like just going over what we've done instead of like fully painting it white. We're just gonna do some coats, and this is basically just making coats, well, painting coats, painting coats, painting coats, and painting more coats. Oh, okay, great, I got dirty. I'm painting more coats, and it's just honestly a battle of coats. So we just gotta keep on painting until we finish. So that's it. Just gotta keep doing coats with everything. And then we're gonna do the same with the head. We're gonna turn this around, and we're gonna do the same. We're gonna make sure we get into all of the crevices, and we're gonna be very, very careful on the hair because the hair is pretty fragile. So we're just gonna be careful with the hair, but the hair doesn't really fully need it because it is like kind of a reddish color. And the color we want to paint her, well, her hair, is a reddish color. So that's actually perfect. Well, it's actually red. So that's perfect. We're gonna do your ears, this is just kind of the base coat. It's not really like that important for it to be perfect. Actually, it's not important for it to be perfect. We just want it to be like that. And we're just gonna use the last bit of white to just kind of give a little bit of a base coat to the tail. It doesn't really need it, but you know what? We're just gonna give it to it just so it can have like a little base, you know, a little bit more base color like that. Perfect. And now we're gonna leave this to dry, and we're just gonna do coat after coat after coat after coat after coat until we get tired and it's done. Finally! The base coat is done! Painting white ponies is so hard because you have to do so many coats, but as we can see, it is fully done. Now we are going to start with her mane. So what color is her mane? This red. I already added a bit of red so we could start painting. Well, it's this red, and it says it's cherry red. And it's perfect because we want her hair to look like a cherry. Why not? Yeah. We are going to take this small paintbrush, and we're going to start by using it on her hooves because, you know, her hooves do have like red on them. So we're just kind of do that. Perfect. Ooh, she's looking so good already. I absolutely love this. Also, cherry red is such a pretty color for her. I think it really, really suits her personality. So yeah, this is amazing. Whoa. And we're gonna keep on painting these back hooves like this. Like that. Just like this. Perfect. And now her hooves have color. And now we're going to start with her mane. So, Mulani, you know what you're doing, right? I do. Don't worry. So, we are going to continue by painting the hair. We're going to be very careful because if we touch the white, we are dead. Literally. If we touch the white, we have to repaint the white, which took maybe 10 coats, which I do not want to do. Spoiler alert. So I'm not going to do it. So if we get anything, any part of the mane, of the body red, I am not repainting that. So I really am trying to be very careful with this custom. So yeah, beautiful cherry red. It's really looking amazing because I think this color really suits her and really is just gonna look great. She is missing her headband, but we can draw that. Well, not draw that, but like we can paint it in, or we can even just put a headband in later. It's looking really good. It's going to be completely worth it to see my creation come to life. Yay! Wow, she has everything done but her face. So, we also have her tail over here that's also been painted. So all we need to do now is give her her iconic, super pretty face. So first, we are obviously going to sketch out the face. And I'm going to get a pencil right now because I love drawing, so this is going to be so fun. I feel like this model is usually used for like ponies with wings. So it feels super weird and kind of feels odd to see this model without like a horn or any other accessories, but honestly, she's very cute. I'm very happy. So I really need to start painting her eyes. So we're going to use blue. Ooh, maybe she would look good with green eyes. No, blue. Blue is better. We're going to take this blue and we're going to take black, and we don't have to paint the white part. So we're just going to like take this and then the white just for the eye shines. So this is the color our eyes are going to be. So I'm going to draw out her eyes now. Okay, so we know that we want her eyes to angle upwards. So we are actually very lucky because this pony model does have eyes that angle upwards, but we're just going to make them a bit, maybe like this open. And we're going to make them a little bit smaller. And they're going to angle in on themselves. So like, kind of like this. That's the shape we want to give her. And then we can give her like eyelashes. And then here's where I want to give her like, this can be closed off. I think if we're lucky, we can close that off. And now we can do the same. So we're just going to like make sure we are eliminating the same amount of mold, like face mold, because we can see it's molded in. But making this symmetric is probably the hardest thing we're gonna have to do. But it's okay because even if it's not symmetric, looking symmetric is good enough. So we're just gonna do that, and then like that, we're gonna color it in, and we're gonna make it like this, like that. And then here we're gonna draw kind of like where it ends, like this. And I think that's good enough. I think that is pretty symmetrical. And she also has freckles, so we're going to draw the freckles on later. But we're gonna give her pink freckles. And we're also, with the paint we have left over, we need to draw her plum that she has on her hoof. So we're just going to take this very small brush. We're going to dry it off with a cotton ball, which I have obviously used to dry the brushes. The red kind of looks like blood. It's not blood, don't worry. It is red paint. It's okay. Nobody got hurt. So it's on this hoof, as we can see. And we're just going to draw a little heart shape. Well, kind of like a plum shape, like this. I know, as it's red, it looks like an apple. I know, but it's not. It's a plum. It is very easy to do paint little details like that. I've actually been making a lot of ponies lately in my house, so I decided that when Elsa and Anna called me to make a pony, like a custom pony OC of mine. I was like, yeah, let's do it. So, yep, that's why I'm here. So, to make this beautiful pony into reality. And I think that we just need a stem for that. Like this. Perfect. Woo! She fell. It's perfect. We just need to wait for that to dry. Now we're going to paint the face, which is the worst. I'm so afraid, but it's okay. I think it'll turn out super good. So we're going to take our paint palette and we are going to put the paint in here. We are going to make sure that our face is perfect. Sweetie Plum is going to look gorgeous. And we're going to start painting with this blue like this. I had to be very careful with the sclera because the sclera is white and she is white. So I really didn't have to paint it, which is pretty good because it can usually take a few coats. But still, I just need it to look very nice and smooth. Like this. Perfect. And we're going to draw the other side. Ooh, careful. I'm going to take some of the excess from here to paint the other side. Although it was already pretty smooth, so I probably shouldn't have touched it that much. Good. So I'm just going to make it smooth on this side like this. And I'm just being very careful because my hands are kind of shaky. So, not because I'm scared of paint or anything. I just have naturally shaky hands. So I have to grab the paintbrush very hard. Like, I have to grip it very, very hard. And I need to make sure it's like fast little chicken scratches. Basically, chicken scratching is when you just do little strokes over and over again. And there we go. Once this is done, we will have to go in with black, which is my worst fear when making My Little Pony customs. So yeah, I think what could look cool on her is to give her little earrings. Like so. We just paint a little dot on her ear and perfect. Now she has piercings. Well, earrings. Now we're going to wait for her to dry, and in the meantime, we are going to do the second coat on that. And it's dry, everyone. It's dry. Let's do this. Oh, my crown. Let's do this. Let's get our paint palette. Let's get our black paint. Oh, let's mix it up. Let's put some black paint on here. Just a little dot. Oh, that's a lot of dot. Okay. It's okay. And now, we're not going to start by the humongous, terrifying part of, having to paint an entire eye. We're going to start with the easy part. This is going to take no time, but we are going to basically outline the eye, and we're going to give her big pupils. So, yeah, like that. Actually, now that I think about it, it's a lot easier once we've done the eyelashes. Let's do this. It's focusing, it's focused. This is good. This is very good. Okay. She's looking good. I just need to mix water with a bit more paint. Just so, it's kind of, yeah. Like that. It's just, it's so scary. This is terrifying. This is so terrifying. It's okay. Mulani, there's one hair right here and it's annoying me. It's okay, Mulani. It's just a little lash line. A lash line can't hurt you, right? Oh, she's looking so pretty. I just need to give her eyelashes. Yikes. Actually, no yikes. Those eyelashes are looking fire. And we are going to give her a little line here. Oh, she's looking so beautiful. Yes, queen. Okay. Those eyes are really, really pretty. I did not expect that eye to come out like that. Everything but that. Okay, we don't want it to break. She's so pretty. Oh. Okay, now we have to do the same thing on the other side. This isn't scary. It's okay. It's completely fine. It'll totally not be a huge mess. We're trying to get it as thin as possible. I'm trying to do that one thing I did on the other side. This side is a lot harder because of the hair, but I'm doing it. You know, it's slightly more intimidating and maybe a lot more scary, but I can do it. I am Mulani. I can do this. It is okay. I am brave. I am a diva. I'm a diva. It's okay. It's a diva. It's a diva. No, I'm a diva. No, she's a diva. No, we're divas. We're all divas. We're divas, you and me. We're gonna finish off with this, and we're gonna make sure it connects towards the inside. It's okay. I think I've done it pretty well. And we're gonna draw the pupil in because we already made the iris huge. We're gonna draw the pupil in. Looking beautiful. Oh yeah. And we're going to give her beautiful eyelashes like a real queen. So they look less fancy than the others. Oh wow. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to try to give her some beautiful eyelashes, which is not turning out as expected, but you know, it's okay. This eye is, they're just different. It's okay. She actually looks very, very cute. And I love her for that, and her face I think is very, very cute. Let's dry off this nail dotting tool, but instead of for nails, we're gonna use it for our gorgeous queen. And we're gonna give her freckles because she was missing something, but not anymore. She will not be missing out. Oh no. She will be having those iconic farm girl freckles because she loves to be on a farm and she's our nature girly. So here she is, our girl. Aw, she's so pretty. She's beautiful. Look at her. Ah, she's so adorable. I love her. She's so cute. Look at that face. Oh, I feel like her body is really missing something. I could maybe give her like Appaloosa spots. That would be so cute, but it would take so many coats. I don't know. I feel like she doesn't need Appaloosa spots to look like a diva. She already looks like a diva enough. Like, let's let her be a bit. Let's dry off our brush. I know it's silly to dry it off in this cotton thing, but the cotton absorbs more than paper, so it works maybe 20 times better, literally. We're just gonna add a big blob of that color, and we're also gonna do the same on the hooves. We're gonna add big blobs of this color. So, like this, it shall be finished. Perfect. Wonderful. Beautiful. Gorgeous. And we're going to leave her like this and like this. She's so adorable. She's adorable. Aw. Now we just have to stick her tail onto her body and the same with her head. So we're going to do it right now. What are we going to use? Good question. We're going to use a super good like glue that is going to be super, super strong. We're just gonna put a little bit on there. We need a paintbrush to sacrifice too. We're putting a little bit on there, and we're gonna take, I don't know, our sacrificial paintbrush, because we are not going to be, we're gonna have to put it in the water, and we're gonna literally fill a paintbrush with glue. So if you really like your paintbrush, don't do this to it. We're gonna have to add a lot more glue on here. We just need a little bit of glue, like this. Honestly, it's gonna be just fine. We just need to kind of put it over, kind of like this. Perfect. And now make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And we're going to stick the head to the body symmetrically like this. Perfect. And now we're gonna have to find a way to stick the tail to the body like this, because we do not want it to touch the floor. So I have an idea. We can use this little cotton swab to kind of lift it up and just hold it like that. Perfect. But we don't want it to be that high up. So we're going to use a smaller cotton swab, and we're going to make it a little bit smaller, kind of like a cloud, just so we can hold on just a little bit like higher to the original height. So I think that's very cute, very adorable, very pretty. So we're going to take our glue and we're just gonna squirt it into her flank, leave it there, because we are going to need it for this tail, like this. Good. Now we're gonna take a paintbrush that hasn't been put in the pink. No offense, but pink and white, they're great together. Problem is that when our pony literally relies on being super, super white for her to look like good. For example, there's other ponies like this one right here, which relies on being super, super dark to look good. But when a pony needs to look super, super light to look good, we gotta be really careful, because light colors are harder to kind of like paint over than dark ones. So here she is. We're just waiting for her to dry. Yippee! She's finally finished. Whoa, look at her. She is so cute. And you can barely tell we cut off her wings. She is so adorable. And as you can see, the little eye highlights are butterflies. She is adorable. Aw, I love her. She's so cute. Great. Well, guys, we really hope you liked this video. And go to our channel if you want to see more pony customization videos. Bye-bye!